some thoughts on 2 Samuel and chapter 3, verses 1 through to 39. When the church is operating without God, we're no better than the world. The people of God without the reality of God are just like the world in the way they operate. So let's go into this passage. We'll see in verse 1 how the house of Saul is fading away and the house of David is increasing. Verses 2 to 5, we will see how the descendants are coming forward in David's line, and many are being born at Hebron, the centre of David's kingdom at this time. Let me come into, first of all, see this man Abner. Abner, a man who is advancing himself in the house of Saul, and then he gets involved what appears to be an affair with the concubine of Saul, this lady named Rizpah. He never denies it. He just seems as though he is aware that it has happened. The big thing about him is he's upset that he's been treated badly by Ishbosheth, who takes issue with this and is not happy with what Abner is doing, and thereupon he goes off to David's side and seeks to go and join with David. Well, here's the way of the world, isn't it? Abner seeking to advance himself, Abner engaging in sin, Abner not indulging himself in sin really, but not confessing it, and then being somewhat put out, feeling he's treated badly, not appreciated by Ishbosheth, and so he goes off and he'll join the other side, so to speak. With regard to the situation as it develops, we'll see David getting involved now, and David is one who seeks to use the situation for his advantage in getting Michal back, his first wife, and so he does a deal that Abner will come back and he'll bring Michal back. And through the machinations of Abner and David, Paltiel, who is the husband of Michal, he's messed up and really, he's collateral damage, isn't he, really, in the development of the whole situation. So Abner returns, and we will see that a feast is made for him in verse 20. Now Joab comes and gets involved. He comes back and finds out what's going on, and he is suspicious of Abner, and says in verse 25, you know that Abner the son of Ner came to deceive you, and know you're going out, you're coming in, and to know all that you are doing, he says to the King David. Oh, and here it is, isn't it? Suspicions of one another, not trusting one another, and just the way of the world, isn't it? Then we get revenge. Joab takes revenge against Abner, because Abner had killed Asahel, his brother, so he takes him aside, verse 27, and he murders him, struck him in the stomach so that he died. And there is revenge, you see, revenge for what had taken place against his brother. And then finally we see in verses 31 through to 39 something of David really protecting his reputation. He's going to make it absolutely clear to everybody that he is not involved in Abner being murdered. He'll say, verse 39, and I was gentle today, though anointed king. These men, the sons of Zeruiah, are more severe than I. The Lord repay the evildoer according to his wickedness. He's making it very clear, and he is lamenting for Abner, verse 33 we see. And in all this we're left wondering, what is David doing? Well, he's protecting his reputation, that he wasn't involved in this, but shouldn't he be doing more? Shouldn't Joab have had to face some consequences? He had actually, after all, just really killed somebody in cold blood, so to speak, and he's guilty of that. Shouldn't he have to face the consequences of that judicially? But David won't get involved to undertake that. Perhaps he thought that he knew that Joab was going to be such a useful asset for him in his kingdom, and therefore it's just the way of the world, isn't it? Just the way of the world. It's not very attractive. It's just people manoeuvring and operating in order to, well, just get their own best advantage. What a sad chapter 2 Samuel chapter 3 is, but it's what the church can so easily be if we do not have the Spirit of God and the reality of God among us. So that's some thoughts on 2 Samuel and chapter 3. Thank you.